Welcome back to Global Women Enrichment Podcast. After a long hiatus, we are glad to be back with you. Thank you for tuning in, and you are in for a real treat because you're going to learn everything about what the ladies at GWEP did this last summer. We're going to have lots of girl chat. We're going to talk about the conference that's coming in 2023. So we have a lot of goodies for you today. So, before we get started, we just have a few housekeeping items. Talking about the conference, as you know, our conference will be on March 18, 2023, and because we have regular jobs and lots of responsibilities, we have decided, at least this time around, that we will be podcasting just bi-weekly. So instead of coming to your homes every week for the fall, we will be coming to you every other week. Having said all that, what did you guys do last summer? Sound like a movie, right?
Yes.
What did you do last summer? Okay, so I'll be brave and I'll tell you a little bit about mine. So I flew to Atlanta, met my daughter there, and we went to the Tech Ridge Ball. And we had a blast. My daughter, myself, my girlfriend in Atlanta, who has been on the show,
been
Jean,
on, yes.
We did lots of shopping and dining in ATL. Yes, actually, my daughter gifted me with what I'm wearing right now.
I love it.
So from there, we flew to Portland. I flew back to Portland with my daughter, and we had lots of dining. We also did a getaway weekend with my daughter and one of her best friends, and her daughter. And of course, my daughter's husband was there also, and my pumpkin, my grandson, the one and only. And that was in Bend, Oregon, where we visited. It's a beautiful place in Oregon. And spending time with my grandson, he is 5 now. And he said to me one day, "Glamour, can you get me some snack?" So I got him 2 different snacks, the tangerine or mandarin, and also cashews. So he was not eating them. So I decided to start eating them. So when he turned around, he's like, "Glamour, you ate my snack." I'm like, "Well, I'm so sorry." He said, "Yeah, there was 9 of them, the
Tangerine
Yeah.
pigs.
tangerine, yes, He said, "You ate 4 of them, Glamour. That's not nice." Okay, so I said, "Okay." He said, "You need to apologize." So I said, "Okay, boo, I'm so sorry." He's like, "Glamour, you ate 4 of them. You need to apologize 4 times."
Oh my gosh.
Yes, right now I'm at the verge of tears. I'm like, why am I going through this with a 5-year-old? And so I apologized. "I'm sorry, Kenny, I'm sorry 4 times. He went outside, closed my door, opened it back, and came back, stood at the doorway and said, "Glamour, that would teach you not to eat what isn't yours." I mean, I just felt like just going at him and, yeah. So now that's it with Portland and Atlanta and all that. And then I came back to Miami. But then that's not all. Then in August, my girlfriend, of course, it's birthday time. So my girlfriend and I, we went to Vegas. Where,
Wow.
yes, we had a blast, from photo shooting to enjoying dancing on the ceiling with Lionel Richie. Yes, yeah, we went to his concert, and we had some other exciting events. We don't have time enough to share, but it's definitely good to get away. Okay, so that was my summer. What about yours, Laura?
Well, one of the things I kind of picked up on is glamour.
Yes, Glamour, because he called his other grandparents Nana and Papa, so I was Glamour, And sometimes I even would mess up and say Grandma, and he would correct me. It's Glamour. Yeah.
Is that because you're a glamorous grandma?
Exactly.
I have no idea. I think
Yeah,
think my daughter gave him that name to call me.
Own it.
I have
Right.
no.
Own it.
I own it.
Well,
I am
think,
Glamour.
in the
That's right.
dictionary, next to glamour,
you.
there's a picture of Honoria.
Oh my gosh.
So I love that.
Oh my God.
But you had a fantastic summer.
I really did. I really did. It was really, really great.
That's
yes,
awesome.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. So what did you do?
Mine has been exciting as well. I haven't
Okay.
been as adventurous as you have. So mine kicked off with my son graduating from high school. Yes.
Awesome.
I was so excited. So my daughter graduated last year. He graduated this year. So the kickoff to the summer was celebrating him and then also getting him ready to start at FIU. Which is where I graduated from. So it was really nice to hear he decided to go there as well. And then from there, we've just had some great, like, we love where we live.
Right.
And so it's because it's also such a vacation spot. We've enjoyed the beaches here during the summer. And then we also decided to go to the other side of Florida.
Oh.
And we rented a little small cottage on the beach in Fort Myers and had a really nice getaway for a week, just lounging on the beach, really doing nothing but paddleboarding and kayaking and jet skiing and all that fun stuff.
Awesome.
And then wrapping up the summer with getting my daughter ready to head back to Tallahassee.
Nice.
So it's been great having them both here all summer and just enjoying. And, one of the other things that I did, which is not vacation-ish, is did a lot of work on the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So a lot of work on the house, some of those things that somebody comes over and they'd never notice, right? But getting up and cleaning out the gutters and pressure washing and, all those things to just keep the house looking great.
Nice.
So, yeah, so
Awesome.
time on myself, time on the house, time with the family.
All right.
It's been a great summer.
Summertime.
Yeah.
Angie.
Summertime. This has been a different summer for me, one different than any other summer my whole life. I actually made a job change in May. So I've been in ministry for 24 years. And then I just moved to be the fine arts director at a local school. So it's a big change and then not, because the vibe is the same as far as working in the creative arts, and it's within a Christian context, and so it's similar in that way. So that was a big transition, but I also had a high school graduate, and he's also going to FIU, and so this is fun. So that's a transition. He's going to be staying at home, so we're getting used to another alpha male at home. That's a transition. But as far as travel, without the Sunday responsibilities of ministry, because the beautiful body of Christ meets every Sunday, that becomes a bit of a routine that you can't get out of. But this summer, I was able to be a little bit more present for a fuller summer off with my family. And the boys had been asking to go back to, my husband's family has a cabin up in a remote part of North Carolina. So they asked to go do that. So okay, let's go do that. And then we went to California for a wedding just outside of Yosemite, in Oakhurst, California. So we started in LA and did some touristy sightseeing things through San Francisco, made it a trip out in California. If you're going to go to California from Miami, might as well see some things while you're out there.
Right.
And then we typically meet up with the whole family, my sister's family, my mom up in Orlando, and we did that for a third week of the summer. And she treated us to a day at the water park up there, and we got to reconnect as a family. So it's been out and in quite a bit for much of the summer, but now I'm back to work and getting ready for the school year to start, which is a new rhythm for me.
Right.
But doing well and have some experiences to take with me, feel refreshed.
All righty, nice.
great.
And we had to save Sandy for last because hers is
best for
a
last.
long summer.
Really? So my summers are usually very simple. I work. But this year seems to have been the year of traveling. So I guess coming out of the seclusion and isolation of COVID, this year just exploded with movement, So in February, we took a quick trip secretly down to Jamaica and came back. Most people don't know we went. And then once we got back, Lance kind of changed his schedule, so he was freer on weekends. So we were able to do other stuff. But significantly for the summer, we had planned a cruise in 2020, which COVID shut down. So we were able to escape in June on that cruise. We went to Grand Cayman and Aruba and Curacao, and then came back to Miami, spent 1 week, and the kids, my younger boy, he and his classmates planned a trip to Orlando. So off to Orlando we went. I felt like, oh, I just came back in time to do a little work to now escape to Orlando. Then you came back in time to do a little work, get a week off, and his friends came from Jamaica. So we had 2 17-year-olds. I had 3 17-year-olds in my house, which was awesome. I treated them like little kings. What would you like to eat today? And they would tell me what they want on their menu, and I would cook it for them, and then off to work I would go. So if I had anything to do over, I would take the time off to be with them. The last weekend they were with us. These young men wanted to go shopping. So I packed them all up and we went to the Dolphin Mall, and it was unbelievable. I had listen, going to the mall is a vacation idea. So we went to the mall. These boys bought stuff. I bought stuff. My young son bought stuff, which
So
he
tell us, what
never
did you
does.
buy?
Oh, we
What
can't
did you
talk about
buy?
that.
Oh my goodness.
I'll
Okay.
tell you, he got a lovely leather jacket. And stupid me didn't know how expensive it would be. And I gave him a budget. So this lady has this jacket, and I say, can he try that on? He tries it on, and I'm saying, Matthew, that looks really good on you. And I said, do you have a smaller size? So she came back with a size that was perfect for him. He tried it on, he fell in love, and you know what happens next? So how much is it? Thankfully, it was 50% off. Oh, thank
Now
God.
that's a vacation.
And I said, can I have my card, please? That's it. You just blew your budget. But he had a wonderful time. I found everything was on sale. And I even got some perfume that's normally maybe another 25%. I got it lower. So I was like, what? Give it to me. Give it to me. So we had a wonderful trip. Having those boys with us for the summer was an eye-opener. I discovered another side of myself. I thought I knew all about myself. But it was fun to be at the mall. I told Lance, we need to go to the mall one Saturday just to walk around. So that's something to do. And then we had guests coming in from Jamaica in August, and then it was anniversary month, and I'm like, I'm too tired to go anywhere. We're just going to stay home. And then it's back to school. My son becomes a senior this year. I can't believe my little Matthew is beginning his senior year. So we ended the summer with his photo shoot, and that's it. We did quite a bit of stuff for the summer.
Awesome.
Yes.
Now, what did I tell you? I said I was going to leave Sandy for the last.
Yes.
Now, keep in mind, summer begins like maybe, the end of May?
Oh, ours
Right.
started in
And
February.
Hers started
Started in February.
Right?
Okay? February. Okay, during what? Is that springtime?
Yes, it was right before Easter.
Winter?
But the point I'm making is we traveled so much this year. So we're kind of taking it easy for the rest of the year, but then come December, we're off again to our secret hideaway.
I still want to find out what
Yeah.
the secret hideaway is.
She's
You've been
been-
teasing us with this for
With the
years,
secret
right?
hideaway. I don't know what is going on, but I'm going to have to do some investigating. Yeah, we have to do that.
Yeah,
we
we
have
do.
to do that because that's not right.
Right.
It's just not secret
It's
getaway.
wonderful. Getaway,
Tell us
hide.
about it. Tell us about it. I mean, she's not telling us about it, not even on camera. I mean, not even off camera.
Yeah.
I mean,
no.
Tell us your secret vacation without telling us you had a secret
Why
vacation.
would,
Right,
why would it be
exactly, you
secret
know?
anymore
You
if
know,
I
I
shared
think-
it with you? It's a place to escape and just veg. You do nothing.
what kind of place is it?
It's just a beautiful place.
No, but what
in
type
my
of
mind.
place? What? Something is happening. I'm gonna have to talk to Lance because
It's
something.
a beautiful
Yeah.
place where you escape and the world is far away from you. It's the stories you read about as little girls in your fairy tale books. That's all you need to know.
Matthew and Theo know about the place.
Yeah, they come sometimes.
Oh, that's who we have to talk to.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
a family escape. It's a family secret place. My big son calls it his home away from home. They love it. They all love it. We just are a family. We veg. We hang out. It's
Wow.
beautiful.
Wow, we
Take
need to find
pictures.
pictures or something.
Yeah.
Did you post pictures yet?
Never.
No,
I don't do that.
she doesn't.
If you
No.
pay
Post
attention,
pictures of
I
everything
do
else except
not
that.
post pictures
Something
when
is going on.
I travel.
I think there's an
No, you
underground.
That's sacred.
Yeah, underground pool. I don't know what is going
It's
on.
amazing.
No, I transform into a totally different person. You wouldn't even
Oh.
recognize me.
Oh yeah, I do believe it. She is in your two-piece bikini and all kind of stuff happening, and then
Come
when
on.
night.
I have on the bikini.
Oh!
Hold on.
No. Now we are getting someplace.
Yes.
So, girl chat, have you ever skinny dipped? Silence is
Yes.
at the table.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I have.
That's the kind of place.
Angie has,
That's the
Laura
kind of
has.
That's
You
my
need to
skinny
you need
dipping.
to skinny dip. It's a freeing experience. So
Oh,
now
my
you
goodness.
know my
so
secret
that's
trips.
it. Okay. Yeah, we can't go on that because there will be no skinny dipping among us. No.
Not today.
No.
I have a question about the travel though, because I think a lot of people were traveling and traveling far. I noticed a lot of Europe vacations, a lot of Greece, a lot of things. And so I'm wondering if these are vacations that were canceled and now people are able to make good, and maybe the cost of travel for some venues is down because they need to regenerate. I mean, have you heard anything
Well,
about
the
that?
cost of travel is not down.
It's not down.
Being,
Not by
being
any
someone who
means.
travels a lot,
Okay.
no, the cost of for work. I wish it was always for vacation.
Yeah.
No, the cost of travel, because of the increase in gas prices and all of that, that cost is up. But to
Astronomically.
your point, there are a lot of folks that I know that are saying, wow, I'm finally being able to take that cruise, or I'm finally able to go to that European vacation. So these are, at least in my group of friends and coworkers, it's a lot of, now I finally get to do what I had planned already.
Makes sense.
Yep. And then I think that there's a lot of folks that are also like, I'm tired of not going anywhere, and I didn't have anything planned back in 2020, but I'm going now anyways. So to your point, yeah, I've seen a lot of U.S. travel, but also a lot of overseas.
Yeah. Have you guys, talking about travel, have you guys, was anything ever stolen from you while you're traveling, from that travel bag that you have on the plane, that you put on the plane?
No, I almost had something closely stolen. I will tell you. So I was backpacking through Europe in my younger years, and I was in the Milan train station, and I was with some friends. We were just kind of sitting on the floor waiting for our train, and one of the things that we used to do was wrap the straps of our backpack through our legs, right? So no one can just swoop by. And we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, this guy is making this mad dash, and I see him swoop down to get my backpack, and he gets pummeled by the police.
Oh my God.
And so that was my near something got stolen story, but I guess the police had been watching them, and they automatically took them. I don't know what happened to the gentleman.
Was your
since.
bag strapped?
My bag? I just had it looped through my legs. So as he never even touched it.
I'm imagining what would have happened if he had gotten to you and
gosh, can you
flipped
imagine?
you.
I would have flipped or something crazy. Yeah, he never even got to touch it. As soon as he swooped down, I saw his hand come in. I was like, oh, and there,
Oh my
he
goodness.
went.
Yeah.
So
Well,
thankfully, no.
I felt so violated because on
You
my
did?
trip back from Portland to Miami, against my better judgment, I put my suitcase on the plane this time around because I just didn't want to be bothered.
In the overhead?
Yeah,
Or
no,
underneath? Oh,
yeah.
underneath.
No, for them to take.
Yeah.
For them.
Yeah.
To check
I,
it.
To
for
check
them to check
baggage.
it, right. So I got home now, and there is my connection cord, one of my connection cords from my laptop to my monitor. They took it, and they left the other cards completely unraveled. So it was so easy for me to realize that it was gone. So I wrote customer service to American Airlines, and I'm like, I feel so violated. I mean, you're paying to get your bag checked, and then for someone to go in there, go through your stuff that they do have to do, but then to take what they want out of your stuff, that is not cool. So I'm like, you guys should probably refund me for traveling with you. It was $500 and something one way back to Miami. And anyway, so they wrote me a couple days after 5,000 miles. I don't know.
They gave you 5,000
They gave me
miles?
5,000 miles.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, let's get on to just 2 questions I have for Girl Chat. Would you rather, that's what we are playing, would you rather give up your phone or your computer?
Can I give up both?
Which one would you rather? Angie?
I'd give
If
up.
you have to give up one of them.
If I had to give up one of them, I'd give up my computer.
Okay. Sandy?
Because you can use your phone as a computer.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that and my phone is the way I'm more connected to my family and to information, I think, than my computer.
You want both. You don't want to give up any.
Listen, we're talking vacation. If I'm going on vacation, then I'd like to give up both and just be present and in the moment. Now, if you're talking in general, outside
Just in
of
general.
vacation, I would say I'd give up my computer for the same reasons as Angie.
Right.
I'm not giving up my computer.
Okay.
You
Oh,
can have
wow.
my phone.
Really?
Yep.
You don't want to talk to anyone?
I don't need to talk to anybody, but
You
I
just
need my
text
computer.
them. You just email
yeah.
them.
She can talk through
My
the computer.
computer has everything. So without my computer, I don't need to talk to people, but I need to connect about certain things.
I would give up my computer. I love my phone. Yeah.
You can take my phone if I have to choose. My computer and phone were with me on the vacation, and I worked. And my computer is my work, and I cannot imagine myself without my computer. I can imagine myself without my phone, but not without my computer.
All right. So last question. Think very carefully, ladies. On the scale, and don't be shy about it.
Okay.
On the scale of 1 to 10, how attractive do you think you are?
10, that's easy. I'm a 10 since I was a baby.
And choose.
I'm a 10.
And
End
you-
of story. That's a no-brainer.
I am a
Van.
solid 5.
Oh, no, you're not.
You
Oh, no, you're
Listen,
not.
this is Global Women Enrichment. Be empowered, encouraged, and
but
enriched.
There was a previous episode where we spoke about fashion. And I made sort of a confession there about how I
Yes.
did not have a very healthy childhood, and so my view is, your view is warped, I
Yeah.
think, as women by those developmental years.
That's
And
true.
so I'm completely comfortable and fine, and
May
I
I-
just threw
may
out
I
a 5 because it would
confess?
get good talk.
May I share something? Part of my summer was a Saturday with the Lopez's.
Oh yes,
With the
And
who?
it was beautiful.
we had a
Beautiful.
great
Family.
time.
Oh,
Lance and I had the pleasure
Okay.
of being with Angie and her husband. And it was the most homey, down to earth, real. We were real. And if I may, Angie,
You may.
the most gorgeous pictures of her and her husband on the wall with her 3 sons. And I'm looking at this girl and I'm like, wow.
beautiful.
I was
she's
younger
a 10.
then.
She's
Of course I'm a 10.
You're a 10?
Of course I'm a 10, but you took it. You took all the glory. I'll go first.
Oh, yes, yes.
We can all share the 10.
Listen,
that's all right,
All right,
Laura.
that's all right. So I'm an 11.
She took the 11.
Laura's my kind of person because I'm a 15.
down with that.
I'm a 15.
Well, you only gave us a scale of 1 to 10, and I'm
That's okay. You're
obedient.
supposed to think outside the box.
Yeah, and I like to break the rules.
That's
So
right.
I'm an
Yeah,
11.
we,
And Jen,
love to
I don't
break
break
the
the
rules too.
rules.
Yeah. Laura and I are in sales, so we break the rules all the time.
No, that's neat.
This
Yeah.
was great.
I think we should encourage each other.
That's right.
Yes,
And
definitely.
applaud each other for the beauty we are.
Yes.
The
Inside and
diversity
out.
we have at this table and the beauty inside and out. We're
Yes.
all so gifted.
Yes.
You know?
We are powerful women, empowered women, and we encourage you to be the same. Be empowered, encouraged,
And
enriched.
enriched.
Until next time.
And remember, you can always find us at GWEnrichment.com.